So welcome to our Q&A for parents and educators. The purpose of this Q&A is to empower parents with resources, tips, skills, tricks, and so forth to help your student become even more successful. It's also here to help equip educators to try new strategies and perhaps give them some websites and resources to help them see things through a different lens and help them individualize student learning or just to grow their craft of teaching as well. There is a question every week from you, the viewer, and we'll address that question and answer it. And then in the comment section below, we'll also give you additional resources and strategies to help with that as well. That way you don't only have an answer from one person, but you'll have an answer from many educators from all over. If you want to submit a question, the link is at the bottom in the comments section, and you ask the question. We'll do our best to address them with research-based answers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This week's question comes from a parent, first grade parent from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Parent asks, I have a first grader who loves technology. He is always on my phone. Do you have any websites that are educational beyond PBS Kids? Yes. But before we share some of these websites with you, please ask yourself this first. Are you wanting to enrich skills that are already learned, similar to like a PBS Kids, count from 1 through 10 or 1 through 20 or go from this to that? Or do you want to dig deeper into some critical thinking, which produces like a higher order thinking, puzzles and answers to get them to think beyond just the 1 + 1 = 2? Do you want them to do that? Either way is fine. Either way is totally acceptable. However, first graders, kindergartens, pre-K, even 12th graders, they can do critical thinking. It takes a little practice. They can do it. How do I know that this can happen? Well, because some of today's games are all about critical thinking. Have you ever seen a first grader play Call of Duty? Yes, Call of Duty. I have. Have you ever seen them play Tomb Raider? Have you ever seen them play Uncharted, Fallout? These are really hard adult level type of games that involves tons of strategy and critical thinking to get from point A to point B to point C. Mario Brothers is another example of this. Not the one that we grew up playing where he hits the little brick and it turns into something. No, but like Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy. These things, tons and tons of critical thinking to get from point A to point B, and you have to have this and solve this puzzle to get here to get there. Have you ever had your little student play John Madden football? That's strategy. NBA 2K, that's strategy. Back in the day, you could just push the square and then they'd shoot a three-pointer and hit, or push the button A and then they could pass it. But no, nowadays, today's games involve strategy. You just can't run for 100 million yards like you used to back with Tecmo Bowl. No, it absolutely involves strategy now. Another game, Minecraft. Have you ever seen a first grader create a house in Minecraft? Today's games are all about strategy. So for you, my advice to you, if you want to just enrich skills, learn, then absolutely. Just go ahead and hit Google, type in educational online games to play for whatever grade level your student's in. So for first grade, you'll have tons and tons and tons and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of websites. You have everything from coolmath.com, scholastic.com, fisherprice.com, ABCYA, called abcia.com, bobthebuilder.com. I mean, you have it, funbrain.com, brainpop.com, and we'll put all of these down in the comment section for you as well. If you want a little different and you want them to start to dig a little deeper, there's all kind of coding, CODING, coding websites that can help your students to think critically as well. Kidsastronomy.com is another one. Math Fact Cafe. is exactly that. Fun games with math facts. Something really simple. Math Playground offers strategy games as well as just the same fun games. It has things like Tetris, where to us it was just Tetris, but to them that's problem solving. HighlightKids.com, FactMonster.com, Kids9Planets.org, Multiplication.com, and then PBS Kids is amazing. My kids loved it. So never doubt out, just pbskids.org. And try that too. Nick.com is another one, where some of the Nick games are. The Disney is another one as well. NASAkids.com, KidsKnowIt.com. There are so many websites that will offer that for you as well. And I'm sure there are others in the comment section that can give some suggestions as well to help your first grader out. So in conclusion, once again, it's really simple. You just ask yourself, am I doing this to enrich the skills that my student already has? If so, then multiplication.com is a great one. ABC, some of those easier ones. If you want to do some higher order thinking ones, we'll post more of those down at the bottom. Code.org is a great one, where it's teaching students how to program technology. I mean, that's really prevalent right now, where a lot of computer graphics is through coding. And so code.org is one of them that takes you that way. Thank you for your question. Really, truly appreciate that. Once again, if you want to submit a question, the link is in the comments section. Go ahead and submit it. Go from there. We'll answer your question and go that way. Let's keep this conversation going. If you have any advice or other resources that I may have overlooked, because I know I don't have all the answers, please go ahead and post those in the comments section as well. That way we can have a great resource for all to go. Tune in next week for another Q&A session here. Thank you for watching. For those participating, I really appreciate you. Thank you for participating. As always, it still takes a village, and that's what we're doing here. See you next week.